What's going on, everybody? Welcome to 2025. Happy New Year. Hope all of you are doing awesome, and I hope so far your new year is going along really well. Now, I know Happy New Year seems a little bit late to the party because that was a couple of weeks ago now. Really, at the beginning of the year, I got pretty sick. Didn't partake in any of the New Year's sort of festivities. I could hardly talk, lost my voice. It wasn't great. But even though it took some time to get over with, I'm feeling much better now. And I'm ready to tackle this year, even if we are a week or so late. I want to share some of my goals and thoughts for the year in this episode of Home Built Workshop. I'm Jeff. Make sure you stick around. So I've never really been big on New Year's resolutions. I know it's good in theory, it's something to think about, some kind of goals to kind of get you fired up, things you want to do for the year. And if you're a type of person that does resolutions, that's awesome. I'm not knocking it whatsoever. And if you are, let me know down in the comments if you get into New Year's resolutions. And if you want to share them, go ahead. We can maybe hold each other accountable, keep our resolutions in line. Like I said, I'm not real big on resolutions. It's never really been a thing to me, but I do like to kind of think about some of those things at the beginning of every new year that I kind of want to do throughout that upcoming year. So I've thought of a few things that I want to try to focus on this year, and I thought I'd share them with you just so you kind of know kind of where my focus is in case you kind of see, I don't know, a pattern in the videos. Now, I don't have all the videos planned out or anything like that, but I just never know exactly which direction we're going to end up. But I know for a fact, the very first part of this year, maybe the first month or two of the year, I want to focus on some guitar stuff. And there's a few different things that I mean when I say guitar stuff. There's some guitar neck things that I've been working on that I'll explain a little bit more as we get into it. Sort of some kind of a replacement parts sort of category. That's something that I've actually been prototyping while I haven't been feeling well. I've got a bunch of scrap wood necks and things here that I've been working out the processes on my CNC machine. So you'll see a little bit more of that coming up before too long. Also, there's a build that I need to focus on at some point for a friend of mine, sort of a commission build, I guess you'll say. That's something that I'll be tackling maybe a little bit later. Before I jump into that, there's some guitar tools maybe, or setup items that I've been wanting to create for a long time. I've actually created a kind of a sample that I've been using on my own setup bench, but I want to kind of work out the process of producing these things and, well, put them out there and see if it's something that everybody's interested in, or maybe some of you would be interested in. So that's another thing that I kind of want to work on here in the first part of this year. Really just some things that have been on the back burner for a while that I want to bring to the front, bring to the market, and see if anyone has an interest in. So it'll be kind of fun, maybe a little nerve-wracking, but a lot of times I don't do projects multiple times. Some of these projects are going to be ones that I'm going to be doing more than one time if all goes well. Of course, towards the end of March, actually I think it's the beginning of April, I have the Colorado Guitar Show again that I've attended the last several years, and I plan on attending that again. I believe the registration has opened up. I haven't signed up as of yet, but it is my intention to be at that show again this year. So if you're in the area, make plans for end of March, beginning of April. I'll post a little bit more when I get more details, but make plans to attend the show. There's a few things that I want to get put together for sort of, I don't know, souvenir handouts at that show. Should be kind of fun. That's also going to be coming up a little bit later, but I need to have it done before the show. Another guitar-related project that I need to do is I need some instrument cables. I need some both for myself, but I also want to make up some cables to take with me to the guitar show at the end of March. Some Haley Guitars branded instrument cables. Should be pretty cool. I've made cables in the past, but I've never tried to put my own name on them, and that's what we're going to do this time. So that's kind of my focus before the guitar show. Get these projects done so that I can kind of use the guitar show as a launch day for a couple of these different things and just kind of see how it goes over in the market. If there's a lot of interest, then I can kind of pursue those throughout the rest of the year. And if they kind of don't have a whole lot of interest, then that's all right. We'll have at least got them done, and I'll have these things available for me to use. once we get past the guitar show, now we're into April, and historically that's when our weather slowly starts to get nicer. One thing I want to do once that weather's a little bit nicer is I want to do some more milling of some lumber using the chainsaw mill. It's something that I really enjoy doing, even though it is a ton of work. It's really enjoyable, and I want to do that before it gets to be 100 degrees in the middle of summer. Late winter, early spring, the temperatures are nice, so you can get out there and do that harder work and not worry about getting cooked in the hot sun. So one thing I need to do between now and then is I need to locate some logs. It's kind of hard to find some of those materials around here. I can find pine, softwoods all day long, but trying to source decent hardwoods, it's a little bit more challenging. So you got to be diligent in your search. So I need to get those feelers put out there now, try to locate some materials, because I do want to do some more milling. And really after that, really the calendar's open. I've got a giant list of projects, and I kind of let these different projects filter in whenever it fits. I've got some leatherworking projects that I want to work in there, a few other fabrication type projects similar to the giant edge sander. I don't know if we'll get to all of these this year, but that's kind of some of the things that I'm looking at least, I don't know, for the first half of the year. And we'll take a look after a little bit and see what we have in store for the second half of the year. One thing that I'm curious to know is, I want to open it up to all of you. Is there a project that you'd like to see me do? Maybe guitar build you'd like to see me do. Maybe there's some sort of a project, fabrication project that you'd like to see me work on, or you'd think it'd be pretty cool to do, I don't know. Let me know. Leave it down in the comments. I am completely open to suggestions, and if there's things that you'd be interested in, well, I definitely want to try to work those in, because, well, if you're not interested in the projects, what's the point? So I try to do projects that I want to do as well, but I do want to kind of open it up to all of you and see if there's stuff that you'd like to see. One thing that I think would be pretty cool is some sort of a car project. Maybe we pick up an old car of some sort and do some work on it over several videos, or I don't know, several months of videos over time, and kind of maybe fix it up, get it running. I don't really know what that looks like, but that is something that is interesting to me, and I think that would be really fun to do. Let me know again on that. And also, if you got some old rusty thing sitting out in the weeds, let me know. You never know, I might be interested. It'd be a fun project. It's something I've always enjoyed doing, working on cars, and I don't do that all that often anymore, and I think it'd make for a fun project. So that's kind of the, I don't know, state of the shop at the beginning of 2025. Again, after being sick for a week and a half, I'm kind of over that. I'm feeling much better. My voice is back. It's time to get busy, get our nose to the grindstone, as they say, and start knocking out some projects. Even though I got a stack of scrap guitar necks here, it's time to really buckle down and get rolling. We've been sitting around long enough. It's only because I've been feeling sick though. But anyway, hope all of you again are having a great start to your year. 2025. I can't believe that that's where we're at. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited for the year. And again, let me know down below in the comments if you have any specific New Year's resolutions, if that's your thing. And also I want to know, what sort of projects would you like to see done here at Home Built Workshop? I welcome your suggestions. Also, I welcome you to hit that subscribe button. It is amazingly close for the channel to hit 100,000 subscribers. That is unbelievable. And really, it's all because of you that I say thank you, because we wouldn't be there if it wasn't for you. So if you happen to be watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can get this thing to 100,000. It's going to be awesome. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it so much for your support and continued watching the videos and all that sort of thing. So with that being said, I'm going to get back to work. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time. Happy New Year.